It's me, it's Mr. G. I hope my screen capture program works. It was quirky yesterday, so I did all my lectures. So I lectured for like 2 hours and then went back to check, and it didn't record any of them. So here I am on Tuesday in the lab. I'm in the office. And you remember a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I talked about getting $5 together, and if you're too broke to get $5 together, go find 4 friends and everybody throw in $1, and we're going to do a project. Well, that week is this week. We're going to do it today. I'm in the lab in Cordele, and I'm going to show you a at-home system or a in-field system where you can burn permanent fingerprints for $5. How great is that? Okay, here's what you're going to need. First of all, this is a cake pan. Comes in a unit just like this. It's used to cover cakes. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. This together, you got to make sure you pick up both pieces, is $1, and all it is a cake pan for putting cakes in. This, see that lovely device? It is a incense burner. Same thing. Go over to where they have the incense and all that at Dollar Tree, and you can grab this for $1. Underneath there, you got to make sure you get the tea light candles. These are the little bitty candles that fit in there. A pack of like 6 or 8 of them is $1. You need super glue, and you need the regular super glue, not some of these fancy gel types or whatever. Normal first gen super glue, because the chemicals in the super glue is what is going to make our project work. So regular super glue, a pack of 2 of these is $1, and 1 of them will get you done. And a lighter. If you're honeycombing, you already have a lighter to smoke your marijuana, so just use it. But get a lighter from Dollar General. Again, we're at like $5 here. So here's how this experiment works. You're going to get your cup and grab it. Hold on to it, kind of squeeze it. See my big gorilla hand that makes that cup disappear? What Solo cup? Now you see it, now you don't. Anyway, Solo cup. Squeeze it because you're putting your fingerprints on it, and hold it like this. Now you're done with that part. Cake pan. Get your cake pan and put your incense burner in your cake pan. If you saw when I tilted it up, there's already some glue in here from other projects, but we're going to open this up, and we're going to put I'm going to put this whole new thing of glue in there. So I just emptied that super glue in there. And the reason is, it's easier to get started if it's new. I probably should have scraped that out, but before I started this, I'd already heated it up some. So I put some fresh super glue in there. Light your incense burner, okay? And we're going to keep it going for a little while before we cover it, so we make sure that it's going. I've already pre-lit it, so I'm not going to do that. The next step is you're going to put your lid over, and there's a trick to this. You want to make sure you're still getting a little bit of air in there, and we'll talk about later when we do arson investigation and things like that. We'll talk about air and oxygen and flame and how all that works, but you're still getting a little bit of air in there. That candle is cooking the super glue. That's why we say we're cooking prints. And what it does is it melts the super glue, and it turns that chemical in the super glue from a liquid to a gas, or you're going to see it as smoke, right? But it turns it from a liquid to a gas, but it's still the same chemical composition. And what happens with that gas chemical composition is it combines with the oil that we put oil. I have a hard time saying that. I don't know why. Oil. It combines with the oils off of your hands, and it gets that Solo cup greasy. basically. So as we convert the liquid super glue into a gas by heating it in the incense burner, it's going to fill your cake pan up with that chemical. And that chemical is going to adhere to the, the chemicals in or on the oil on that Solo cup, and it's going to cause those prints to show. They'll show white because the chemical, when it turns to gas, is white. So it's going to show those prints as white, and it's also going to make them permanent. Okay? So again, all we did was we got a $1 incense burner from Dollar General. And I don't know, can y'all smell that? Do y'all smell it? Can you smell it? No, you can't smell it. You're not here. We don't have smell-o-vision. But anyways, begin to smell now. So I can smell it. And what we're going to do is we're going to let it cook for a little while. And it'll fill this up with gas. I don't know if you can tell if you've been looking, but you can see that's beginning to fill up with that white gas. And all that gas is going to adhere to the Solo cup. So we're going to come back in a little bit, and we'll start over, and we'll pull it out, and we'll walk through the final phase of this experiment. So $1 incense burner, a pack of tea light candles, $1 cake pan, Solo cups, a lighter, and regular old school super glue. Okay? All right. Sit back, relax. I'll be with you in a few minutes.